The Armenian national football team, which began their qualifiers for the 2022 World Cup with 2 victories for the first time in their history, have won their 3rd game as well. In Wednesday's 3rd round of the European qualifiers for the 2022 World Cup, the squad managed by Spaniard Joaquin Caparros hosted Romania and achieved a fantastic 3-2 win in Yerevan. Caparros later commented on this clash, noting that this is our country's victory. Roma and Armenian midfielder Henrikh Mkhitaryan in turn noted the fantastic job of the team. During the next qualifier, Armenia will play against North Macedonia on September the 2nd. 3 days later, they will face Germany and then host Lichtenstein on September the 8th. White House sources have told American political scientist and well-known international commentator Ian Bremmer that the Biden administration will recognize the Armenian Genocide. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan is about to face another diplomatic challenge, which is from the United States, as I've heard from the White House that President Biden is going to recognize the 1915 killing of the Armenians under the Ottomans' rule as a genocide, Bremmer added in a video posted at Gazero Media. Remains of 2 more Armenian servicemen have been found in Hadrut and Fizuli regions of Artsakh, Nagorno-Karabakh, that have been transferred to Azerbaijan. Meanwhile, search operations continue in Artsakh. Rescuers on Thursday found the body and, according to preliminary data, of a civilian in the Askaran region's Avedaranos village, which also has come under the control of Azerbaijan. The total number of dead bodies found or transferred to the Armenian side ever since the ceasefire last November is now 1,527, and 27 of them are presumably of civilians. Meanwhile, the Citizen Reception Center continues its activities at the Stepanakert Humanitarian Response Center of the Russian peacekeeping contingent in Nagorno-Karabakh. More than 3,500 people have turned to this reception center for help, including more than 800 such applications from the hotline. And within a few days, the Russian military has delivered more than 16.5 tons of humanitarian aid to the people of Nagorno-Karabakh. At Thursday's cabinet meeting, the government has decided to dismiss Henrikh Chobanyan from the post of governor of Davush province of Armenia. According to media reports, Chobanyan will be appointed Minister of High-Tech Industry, replacing Hagopar Shakyan, who has resigned amid the scandal as he was seen in footage attacking a reporter in a Yerevan cafe. Ahead of the snap parliamentary elections, the Armenian government is changing the electoral code. At Thursday's special sitting of the National Assembly, the draft law on amendments and addenda to the electoral code was passed in the first reading and by 83 votes in favor. The respective debates and the second reading will be held within 24 hours. This bill proposes to remove the so-called rating electoral system and introduce the electoral system with close proportional representation electoral lists. By the way, the snap parliamentary elections are scheduled to be held on June the 20th. As of Thursday morning, 1,097 new cases of COVID-19 were confirmed in Armenia, and the total number of these cases has now reached 193,736 in the country. Also, 18 more deaths from the coronavirus were registered, making the respective total 3,533 cases. Meanwhile, Armenia has kicked off its vaccination campaign. At the moment, the country will use the AstraZeneca vaccine against COVID-19. As Health Minister Anait Avanesyan told reporters on Thursday, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the European Medicines Agency, and the World Health Organization have issued their findings on this vaccine, and no cause and effect relationship was found between the reported side effects and the vaccinations.